New introduction here. I want to get everybody's attention for what I feel will be a lucrative opportunity. It's the first ever NYSE marijuana IPO. We're making history here, and I feel this is just the first stepping stone in what is going to be the start of many IPOs on both the NASDAQ and the NYSE. I feel we're going to have a marijuana sector and marijuana ETFs in the future, and this is just step number one. If you are familiar with the industry, that's all I have to say. I know you're interested already. If this is new to you, this is going to be, in my opinion, the greatest financial opportunity in our lifetimes. This has never happened before. We have an established tens of billions dollar industry that the floodgates are going to open. It's becoming more and more legitimate legally, and this is just step number one. So Innovative Industrial Properties is the company. The ticker is IIPR. It is a real estate REIT that invests in medical marijuana facilities. And for this IPO, we have a new website, www.mjipo.com. I put together an hour of research video going through the filings, researching the company and the executives, and establishing a game plan, looking at some other IPOs and how they have traded. We're going to have a chat room with live Q&A during that day, Tuesday, November 22nd. And we'll also have the live webcam where I'll be showing our charts, going over, pointing out key support and resistance levels, looking at the volume that's coming in. I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. I hope you will join us. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the charts. Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day off for some of you, and for those that are not, we've still got some commodity trading going on. So looking at oil, we're getting tighter and tighter. This is a very clear trend on the hourly to be watching as this range tightens. And we're going to see a clear break tomorrow, either to the upside or the downside. I'm looking at resistance of 48.23 and 48.40, and support is down at 47.78 and 47.38. So the daily chart, the bulls have been seeing a nice move to the upside, but there's our pattern right there on the daily. You can see inside candlesticks are forming as that range continues to get very tight, and it's going to be an extremely clear break of this inside candlestick tomorrow. The bulls have the short-term upside potential, or upside trend, I should say, over the past 2 weeks, where we've got the breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation. We'll see if the bulls can keep that trend up. $49, look at it act as support back here. Now it's acting as resistance. So we need to see 49 become support. $50 is a tough psychological level, but the weekly time frame is looking good for the bulls in the sense that we are seeing that big time follow through from the bullish reversal candlestick being confirmed, followed by a bullish engulfing candlestick the following week. So the bulls are holding on strong here. We've got an uptrend support line we can be watching on the weekly. That's a longer term trend line that the bulls want to hold, and clear resistance levels in the low $50 range. And again, a very clear break. Whenever I see a range get this tight on the hourly, this would be at the top of my list to be trading tomorrow. Number one, because it's a half day and I'm not expecting much volume in stocks overall in the U.S. markets. But number two, because it's going to be such a clear break when this does happen. I really like these tightening indications because of how clear the break is when it does come, and you know where the short-term direction is going to go with it. So we'll be keeping a close eye on this pattern tomorrow and seeing when the break occurs, either UWTI or DWTI. These are our last 2 weeks of trading those tickers, so get them while you can. And afterwards, we'll be looking at Drip and Gush, which have a natural gas factor in them as well. And we'll see if something else comes to take the place of UWTI and DWTI once those are no longer trading. So I appreciate you watching. And again, these levels of resistance, just every time we set a lower high on the hourly, that's a resistance. So 48.24, 48.40, 48.56, and same thing for support. So I'm watching the pattern, but more than the pattern, I'm watching the previous price levels to see that clear break. The pattern's more of a heads up to me on which direction to be looking. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.